175 to 200 million died in that. Where that time, if you identify the total population of the world, that means around 1/3 of the population died because of that pandemic. Plague of Justinian, it is started in that various European countries. That is also another situation in the 541 to 542. That time also 25 million people died, which is called as the half portion of the total population in European countries is died. So this is the real picture of this. We are not only suffering, but now we have to survive with COVID-19. How to survive with COVID-19? This is the question we have to ask. Instead of the question of the asking, we are the unlucky people. Answer is the different solution we should identify. Strategic research planning, innovation in workplace, performance-based compensation management, outsourcing. It is the alternative way of survive, consideration of sustainable development. Why strategic research planning? Strategic research planning is a systematic research initiatives that explore several alternatives of success for an individual, organizations, and society at large. This is the unique research operations towards innovation and sustainability. Strategic research planning leads to transform human being into human resource. The different steps involved in the strategic research planning: investigation. We have to identify the problem either within us, within our family, our society, or nation at large. Once we identify the problem, the next stage: structure, systematic program framework. How to analyze that part, how to do the research on that. So that systematic framework that you have to prepare, that will be the guidelines for perform that strategic research planning. Third stage: research. When performance using that systematic structure to identify the probable solution. Because only identifying the problem, it is not enough. You have to work on this, you have to research on this to get the solution. Once we are getting the solution, that you have to execute that. Because now this COVID-19, there are so many countries, there are so many organizations, they are announcing that we are very close to manufacture that particular vaccination for this to cure from this virus, but actually it has not happened. Research still it is going on, and whatever the problem they identified, what are the solution they got it, when they are executing to that, there are some, as per the expectation, there is little gap between the expectation and real answer of this. So that's why implementation of the professional recommendations for social well-being, that we have to do. Once we do the execution, after that it is the last step, it is called reflection. So the observation, record keeping for the effectiveness of the strategic research planning. When that particular observation can identify the whatever the solution we got it is not sufficient, we have to move forward, we have to develop something, and again that we should identify where and which area that we have not identified, again that all the steps to be followed, and finally we will get the solution one day. Innovation in workplace.
তুমি একদম মানে এত
Transforming human being into human resources. sometime when the people they graduate, postgraduate, they feel so that we are the human resource, and they get the job. Definitely they will say we are the human resource because we are the employee. But in the real scenario, a person only become human resource when the person is something useful for that specific task or the work. You can be that human resource or the something useful for your family, for the society, as well as that you are also be something useful for the organization. So that innovative workplace should concentrate on how to convert these people, that is a human being, into human resources, addressing the concept something useful that I already said. Next is ownership. Until and unless we feel that the organization I belongs to that one, that it is my organization and my task, I have to contribute 100% to achieve that particular goal for the organization, for myself. And we should have involvement of completing the task. Connectivity with continuous improvement. There are different companies and they are manufacturing the product or they are providing the service. But ultimate the product for the target audience, the service for the client. You should have the connectivity with those that client or the ultimate consumer or the customer for whom that you are manufacturing the product or you are providing the service. So that innovative idea that you have to implement, where you should have a very good connectivity with this particular organization and its product or services, that will leads to continuous improvement. Dividing the organizational work into two parts. One is a creative activity, another one is non-creative or the regular activities, standard activities. Now, assigning the creative work for the regular employees, non-creative or the regular works should be performed through the contract basis. That we will in the next part that we will discuss in details, because organization in this situation, no organization can have 100% regular employees because of the uncertainty. The demand, it increase or decreases, there are lots of imbalances of this, lots of fluctuation it is happening. So that organization, especially private organization, they are not going to take the risk of 100% regular employees. They will have the balancing of the that is outsourcing as well as regular employees. So that is also another innovative practices in the workplaces. Next one, innovation in the teaching profession. So that at least the participants, those who are in the teaching profession, you are realizing the last 3 months that how we are surviving and what it is in we have to move forward. Development of digital content using Google Docs. This is one the nice way of creating that your digital content, and you can save it without having that any difficulties of saving. Sometime it may delete of your folder or the files, you will forget that one, it will be there in your Google Drive. Prepare your Google site that without spending any money, you will have that specific site and update that all the innovative content and the share with target audience, that your target audience, especially as a teacher, your colleagues, your students, and even management also will be the part of this, will see, and that you can share so many information through the particular site. Utilize of the Google Classroom for the different tasks you can give it to your student, then assignment you can give, evaluation, automatic evaluation and record keeping system, it will be there. Expertise in digital meeting. Now, the last 3 months, most of the teacher have the practiced and that you became you became the expert in utilizing that one. Now you have to utilize that all the different digital meeting, the platform like Google Meet, Zoom, that Cisco WebEx, Microsoft Team, GoToWebinar, YouTube Live, everything. Online research articles, books, then book chapter publication that you have to start, and if you have already started, continue that all the activities and encourage to other people. Online program, first you have to participate how the programs are happening. Next you have to start organizing the program. Active in professional social network. Once again I will tell you, professional social network within LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram. Why I'm giving that more priority in the professional social network? See, you are as a teacher or in that any profession, you have the idea about how to cook a dish, a very nice, with specifically your traditional dish or anything. You prepare that, make the video, share, but it should be in the professional way. Even as a teacher, you dance properly. That is a that you learn that one, and the singing, all the thing, whatever that you are sharing, there should have the professionalism in your activities. Like this, give your priority to your professional digital contents, share with the people, share with that all over the world, not only within your institutions, within your state, within the country, as well as that all over world. Let them review, let them comment, and you can develop further. So this is the way that innovation in the teaching profession that we are looking forward right now. Transforming human being into human resources. So that already I explained about that one. That is how the person as a human being, even after completion of the graduation, post graduation, can become human resource when that person is converted into something useful for that organization or the specific task. The person is called as the human resource. It helps organization to focus on internal resources towards doing what they do best, and simultaneously helps to control the bottom line. It helps an organization to perform various functions with minimum cost and maximum work efficiency over the competitors. Next is in the profession or that innovation in workplace. Most of you are involving with writing the research article, contents development, books or the books chapter that you are writing. Ask question yourself, where I have to publish? How can I get the recognition? How can I identify that my work is having some certain value, the others are citing that, others are recognizing that, they are also following my thought process, my creative ideas. So these are the few examples that I will share with you, starting with, that is a bottom line, prepare a research paper, publish in the UGC Care journals. This is UGC Care listed journals. Every year is updating, and you can identify that thousands of that journals you can identify, and you can select anyone to your specific area or the domain, and you can publish. Little move ahead. That is, once that your content will develop and you have the certain confidence on this, try to publish your paper to the Scopus Index journal. Scopus indexed, that all the website that I have given, that you can also try, that you check that number of research journals are available where your article also will be the part of specific journal. Next, we will discuss about ABDC, Australian Business Deans Council, has selected the few standard journals where all over the world it is recognized. Similarly, the Web of Science, the journals, that selected journals will have very good articles published. And the last that we can identify, FT50, that is a Financial Times select 50 the best quality journals where from all over the world they are identifying only the 50 journals that one day you can have that target that your paper also will be a part of this. So first, I will congratulate that all the participants, among them, those who have any article, that you can share that in the chat box, that you can write it, the number of articles that you have within that FT or that the Financial Times selected journals. If you have, definitely the proudly you can write, yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 papers. It is well known, well recognized. Similarly, if you have the paper in the Web of Science or ABDC journals, that selected journals, please mention in that one. So other people, other participants also will get to know that we have to improve. We have to develop that our paper in a certain way that, yes, one day my paper also will publish in that. The next, Scopus Index journal, there are so many Scopus Index listed journal, so that if you have published that one, you can also mention that 1, 2, 3, 4 or 10, 15, 20, 100. Yes, you write it. Let others also to see that, should have that idea. Yes, I have not started even from that UGC Care journal. When I have to start? If you have already Scopus Index journal, next step you have to move to the Web of Science. Next move that you should within the 50, the most demanded the journals that you can have that particular publication. Take that step of this. This will be the actual recognition of your innovative tasks. We know that all of us, we are involving with so many innovative tasks, but that should be recognized, that should be published. Next one, there are few questions always it is in our mind when we are doing some first hand the primary innovative work. The idea that I have converted the idea into that any particular design, that what is the guarantee that somebody will not copy this one, that unethical practice they can do. So before other person will copy from that your idea, first you have to go for that either patent as per that utility or the design, or that you can go for that copyrights based on that if it is a category of that things that you have, literary part, musical part, dramatic part, pictorial, graphics, design, diagram, so many different things that you may have, that you can go for that. Once you are having the copyright certificate, once you have the patent published as well as that after that, nobody, without your consent, without your permission, your idea, nobody can use that one. Okay, so that those who are interested, see, right now that you can check that what is the Indian Patent Office, start with this, then even you can go for that even that United States, that even patent, or and that different other countries also you can move on. So that website address also that I have given, you can try once. You'll see that how many people are submitting that every day, every month. What are the different ideas they are submitting? You will realize that one, yes, I have the idea. I have the particular design. I have that particular graphical representation, but I am not going for that, getting the copyrights. Okay. Next is the creative and the non-creative or the regular works. So how we can identify, differentiate that one? Strategic decisions can be performed through the regular employees. I will give the comparison of this one. Example, job analysis, compensation plan, performance appraisal, employee welfare, like this, so many other the creative or the strategic decisions which definitely should be performed through the regular employees. Whereas day-to-day operation, which is a standard activity, that can be outsourced, like recruitment, orientation program, payroll function, frontline operation, housekeeping, training and development, and security services, grievance handling, counseling, skill development. These are the different activities that you can perform through the outsourced. Now the question is, why the strategic decision cannot be performed through the outsourced people? Because it is one of the, you're talking about the innovative innovation in the workplace. You have to bring that some of the innovative idea which is most cost effective, which can survive the organization even in the different uncertainty also. So when you have that chance, as well as that you can say the situation that you cannot run the organization with 100% regular employees, you have to outsource that work. Which are the work that you have to outsource, that you have to segregate that? See, when the decision maker is itself is the outsourced, you can realize that the organization can have that any type of that prediction you can do. So that to work, strategic decision.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Hello, sir. audience, don't present your screen, please. Sir is trying to present. Yes, sir, your screen is visible, sir. Can you hear my voice, sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir, your screen is visible, sir. I request all the audience, all the participants, please don't present your screen. Kindly pin sir's presentation to see his PPT, please. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay, ma'am, now the PPT is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
Yes, visible.
Okay.
Thank you,
Sorry
sir.
to all the that I apologize for that all the participant. So because of some network issues that it is disconnected. Okay, I will continue without any waiting for this. See, I was discussing about the performance-based compensation management. See, based on this present scenario, we have to prepare ourselves from the both the side, from the organization point of view as well as from the employees point of view, so that we have to prepare that time. It is not right now that I have that permanent job, I am secured more because that I have the job. It is not the situation, because that when the organization it is not there, when the organization it is not functioning, then how that your job will be secured. So that every situation that we have to understand, and based on this scenario, the different organizations they are taking decisions of that performance based compensation management. Nothing is insecure as that employee that we have. So the few things that I was discussing about, we should have the standardized that workload for the individual employee, then digitalization of the monitoring and recording the performance, then appreciation for the best performer. Next, that warning for the poor performer, not firing. I'm talking about the warning only, that they can also improve themselves. Next one is compensation based on the performance, and rewards and promotion based on the achievement. Now we ask that all the people those who are working, we should be prepared for this. The time in future it may come, there will not be any such type of job. It is called as 100% secured, that you have the appointment order and you are that organization is committed to pay the salary for that one. Instead of that, we should be prepared ourselves. Yes, if my performance is good, definitely I will be earning, and that will not have that any disturbance. Maybe it will have the some of the fluctuation or the flexibility of that your working situation. That is only the differences. Next, that outsourcing alternative way of survival. This is for the both the side, for the organization and from this is employees point of view, employee as well as employers. Outsourcing is a business initiative that moves the organization's function, processes, activities, decisions from within an organization to outside agencies. Reasons for implementing outsourcing. Definitely, it will minimize the cost, focus on the core activities. That makes sense. If the organization is very good in that some innovative, creative ideas, the limited number of regular employees they can concentrate on more on developing on this other activities, which is the core area that will developed by the regular activities. Other regular activities or standard work can be outsourced. Next one, outsourcing facilitates to improve the quality of the people, because there will have the lots of competition among the outsourced people, among the regular employees. Everybody will have that, will try to show their own way of that their performance and the best quality. Then better operational control, definitely the focus on the frequent improvement and innovation with to compare the performance among the regular and outsourced employees. Outsource leads to professional growth. This we have to understand that. This is from as that employee from our point of view, innovative idea generation and implementation for better performance. Why it is so? Because I have the little challenge that yes, I may lose the job, but if I have the potential, I will get the offer from other places. upgradation of the knowledge and the skills with latest technology and training program. We should not always will think so that one, yes, that outsourcing it will leads to the professional growth, it will have that, it will have the punch of this one, yes, I have to upgrade, otherwise it will have that, I will be under risk. Challenges of facing different employers to fulfill the diverse expectations, so that once that you are facing the challenge, you are improving yourself, that means that you are surviving for the future. Next, multidisciplinary area of the expertization, you will get it, proper time management and utilization. Because as that outsourcing point of view, you are not working in the organization the 9 to 5 job, you have to go and you have to leave. No, you should be alert 24 hours whenever requirement from the employer's point of view, sharing the professional guidelines to various persons at a time with the help of digital mode of delivery system. So this is way that if we can update, we can say even as the outsourced also, that we can develop, we can survive. Next one, the business operations perspective, outsourcing balancing the business operation. Under uncertainty and the fluctuation of the market demand and supply situation, so that how the organization can balance with a contract basis. If you, the outsourcing makes sense that if you have the contract, you have to pay for that based on the performance of the activities. If you don't have the contract, then the definitely outsource people, they will not demand money. But if in case of the regular employees, you have to pay for this. Next is outsourcing helps organization to focus on internal resources towards creativity and innovation. They will focus more on that. Next, it helps an organization to gain cost and the time efficiency, and it reduces that overburden of the paying salaries to the regular employees during the economic slowdown and this type of the pandemic situation. Effective utilization of outsourcing, so that you can utilize that based on the nature of the organization, a percentage you can say. Some people ask that when that we have done the research work on this, they ask that question, the different organization, what do you feel that what should be the percentage of the outsourcing that will be the suitable. We can say based on the nature of the organization, it is not that fixed at all. Okay, sometime that we have suggested to that one maximum up to 40%, 30 to 40% that you can outsource based on that what are the cost and business uncertainty in this high or low. But problem that we have identified that if outsourcing it is happening more than 50%, there will be the little difficulties of balancing that operations, because regular employees will have the regular comparison with the outsourced, and they will feel insecure that in future they may lose the job, or they may have that certain other conditions under that, because that performance the organizations they are continually that they're increasing number of outsourced, so definitely they should increase that number of regular employees also. That is also another problem it may happen. Okay, so this is the different way that we can identify what are the different effects or through the outsourcing. Or the last that topic that or the point I will discuss about that, sustainable development. Sustainable development that meets the needs of the present situation or the requirement without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their needs. Sometimes we have seen that yes, that as per the quote of APJ Abdul Kalam, if today we sacrifice ourselves, we can build a better future for our children or the next generation. So that makes sense. We are not talking about that. We are just compromising that whatever the different luxuries or the different the benefit that we are getting, if that is not sustainable, it is not towards a sustainable development, there will be the problem for the next generation. Okay. Next is a sustainable development is one that can avoid the critical dynamism and the protect from the negative impact of repeated changes. Okay. Under sustainable development, the civilization can continue its long journey towards perfection, because any type of the innovation, any type of the invention, any type of the discovery or that creation, it is happening for the present surviving as well as for the future. Innovation is the area of eco-friendly production and service operations. This is the part it is talking and discussing about sustainable development. Okay, so this is the consideration of sustainable development. First, that sustainable development, any type of development, when we are talking about invention or innovation. Every time invention it is not possible, but at least that we can develop our present, the past or the present things to the for the next level, that we can take it through the innovation. That innovation will have the two balancing part with the social community, with the economic point of view. That innovation will balance both the thing. And once it is a balancing to that one, it should consider about environment, or you can say the eco-friendly. Any type of the development, you can say you are manufacturing with that lots of that effort, that put the lots of effort, that innovative car that you have designed, and because the car it is introducing in that market, people are buying that one, will have the lots, it is a very good design, it is not, no doubt, but it is making lots of pollution. If that is a case, this is not the sustainable development, this is not the eco-friendly. So any type of the innovation, it happens with a balancing of the social community and economy, that will response to the eco-friendly or the environment friendly, that is called as a sustainable development. So that all the today we should always that we should take it in our mind, that we should fixed in our mind that in future, whatever the innovative initiative that we are going to take it, that should be eco-friendly. And with this concept, that we can identify the best practices of sustainable development. The end of poverty and hunger by converting human being into employable. All the I request to the participants, either in the teaching field or in other type of the organizations, either you are the entrepreneur, businessman, or employee to that in a different corporate sector, we can have the little bit concentration on this today. Any type of that work that we are involved with, if we can convert, we can give the guidelines to a person, because after COVID-19 pandemic situation, we can identify that lakhs and lakhs of people surrounding of us, they are jobless, they don't have any income sources, they lost their business, everything. Talk to them, give some idea, you have lots of idea, share with those people. If you can convert at least 5% that your idea into employable, they also can be employable to certain activities. With maybe it will not have that previous like that all the income sources, but they can survive. Or else, it is always welcome if you can create small job opportunities for them. They will work, your business will continue, and that will simultaneously will happen, that your business with employability with other people with a proper training and that orientation program. If you can do this, I think that will be the better option for the to survive with the sustainable development. Better standards of education and the healthcare, particularly as it pertains to the water quality, better sanitation. Because this is another situation at present. We are not only struggling, we are not only suffering because of that particular it is COVID-19 coronavirus surrounding of us, that the quality of work, because I have observed there are so many people, the municipality is that supplying the water, that water they are drinking, but they are becoming sick because they don't have that any mechanism or the technology to check or the test that either the quality of the water it is a drink that it is really it is a drinkable or not. If we can contact to some, we have the so many contact with the so many official people. If we can check, it is not talking about every day you have to do, randomly you can do, monthly once at least you can do to your area. So there are so many people, those who are not having the money to buy that water like you, at least they will get the benefit. If there is any problem is there in the water, they cannot drink water, at least we can that local authority, that corporator, we can inform and we can check it where that pipe leaks or something it happens. Sanitation, better sanitation, so that these are the things we have, that all the facilities we have, that all the mechanism. Only the thing is, little initiative can prepare or make better society, which will be the sustainable development, to achieve the gender equality with dignity. This is the one beautiful thing. Now there was a lots of restrictions for the women in our society, in Indian perspective I'm talking about, that women, even educated women, cannot go out for the job, cannot go outside for the any type of the activities. But at present they can work from home, there are lots of opportunities are there. So I will request that all the participants, now we have to take initiative, that we should respect to everybody to work for that. And another better way, your family members will become not the burden in this situation, they will become the earners as well as the contributor for your family. That will be the better option for surviving in future. And the next one, sustainable economic growth while promoting jobs and stronger economics. Sustainability to include health of the land, air, and the sea. We have to promise that we should not effect, we should not damage, we should not make any type of that, any type of the problem, creating problem that will have that problem with that health of the land, air, or that we can say the pollution. It should not happen. How much we can reduce, it is always, it is good, that good initiative by the government of India to the state government, through that all the corporators, they are very good initiative they have taken. Now still every day morning, that all the different the people, they are collecting that garbage from in front of that your house, but still people are throwing that garbage here and there. We have to take initiative, because if we are not taking initiative, then sustainable development will not have properly, or we cannot get the best practices of the sustainable development. So with this particular concept, I will complete my session. Now I will ask, I will request my all the participants, please have a discussion, few question answer session, because that already because of the disturbance I could not continue for that at least 5 minutes. So that because of that also, that you have, I understand that you have some other work, some other commitment to do that one. So if in first, if you can continue that some question answer session, so it will be good for that, that for us to understand and for others also to take some information from this particular session.
Sir, excellent, knowledgeable presentation, sir. Very informative, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any questions from the participant side?
Participant, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question.
Sir, we assure you, sir. Definitely we follow what you suggested today, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Participants?
Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
ma'am, I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, wonderful presentation, sir.
Thank you so much.
It's very clear, concise, and very neat presentation.
Thank you so
Crystal clear
much.
for us.
Thank you so much.
And regarding your thing, I don't have words to appreciate your presentation because I'm not of that age to give such appreciation and all. But for me, it's very clear because basically, when you started with COVID and you were making all the thing with research thing and come to teachers. Yes, of course, as assistant professor, my name is Maheshwari Purushothaman, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, in this past 3 months, na, surely we are using this most of the time. Normally, I will not be in social network and all, but right now, fully I'm involved in WhatsApp.
Very good, very good. Yes,
And
yes,
then I don't know anything about Zoom platform, Google Meet, anything, nothing I don't know. But right now, I'm fully involved in this. And
yes.
one more thing is, I gained so much of knowledge because of attending so many webinars like this, and also like so many resource person like this. Sir, my question regarding this session is, you have
Tell
told
me.
about the research
Yes.
regarding Scopus, Web of Science, all the things. And can you tell something about plagiarism, sir? Is there any tool that is available for us of free cost, which it will be
Uh,
useful for all researchers?
Madam, one thing it is,
Yeah.
because now because of the digital platform,
Yes, sir.
there are so many unauthorized organizations. They are
Yes.
making money
Okay.
by taking others' document. So
Yeah, because
there are n number of the plagiarism check software. It is available free of cost.
okay.
I will suggest, madam, don't go for any of them.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I'm asking
your
you, sir.
paper, your document will not have that any secure of this.
Yes, sir.
Apart from this, apart from this, I will tell, I will suggest you, there are so many organizations, institutions, either in your institution or nearby
Yeah,
that
yes, sir. We have a
organization.
Turnitin software. We have.
Yes.
Yes, we have.
So that once you have, and what we can do, because this is the platform for both the side, for the organization, for the employees also, correct?
Yes,
We
sir.
can request to that all the organization, that management. So
Yes.
at least for the creative, innovative people, faculties, they should give that free of cost, that at least monthly, that they can fix that one. Yes, monthly you can do that 5 research paper
Yes.
checking free of cost.
Yeah.
Or else even they will charge also, they should charge very minimum cost. But one thing, ma'am, even that if you are giving that 50, 100 rupees for that one plagiarism check paper,
Yeah.
so that is also, it will not be so costly. And whenever that you do that any innovative work, I will
Okay.
suggest, madam,
Yeah.
spend some money.
Yeah, yes, sir. Because
Spend some
in
money
research, yeah, research field.
that will have a good value of that your work.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, and can I ask you one more question, sir?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Sir, regarding this sources again in research field,
Okay.
we have Scopus Index Journal, Elsevier journals and all is there.
Yes, yes.
And suppose in case if we are going to try out very innovative ideas, etc.,
Okay.
from which part of the thing, either we start from the down to above or from above to down in rating wise while
Uh,
submitting the paper.
okay. So that pyramid that I have shown you,
Yeah, yes,
that
sir.
you have to start from the down to up.
Okay. Hmm.
And I will, this is because that it is very good question, that with this one, I will suggest to my all that participants
Yes, sir.
from now onwards,
Yes, sir.
that you should promise that you should not publish any paper or the article
Yes, sir.
where this is not recognized, where you will not get any citation. There
Okay.
is no recognition.
Hmm.
That particular, like this, hundreds of the journals are available. You pay that money, and today if you are submitting, tomorrow that paper will publish.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
I
sir.
will suggest to that one, I will suggest, I don't want to demotivate or discourage to anybody else. What I
Okay.
will say, your paper you modify, little develop that, submit it to that either UGC Care or the Scopus Index journal.
Okay.
Let them reject your paper. Once
Okay.
you will get the rejection of the paper, simultaneously you will get the lots of suggestion how
Ah,
to
yes, the
develop
reviewers
your
will be giving some suggestions. Yeah, yes, sir.
work on that suggestion,
Okay.
work on the suggestion,
Yes.
then maybe once, twice, 10 times that your paper will be rejected, no problem. But 11th time when your paper will be accepted, that is your achievement, madam. Instead
Yeah.
of that, instead of that, you are publishing the time now because of the digital content. Now the people will not ask the question in future, how many paper you have published. They will ask the question, what is your citation?
Yes, sir. H
So
index, I
Twitter,
index. Yeah.
all the expert that all the experts are available also here, they can realize now that if you have one research paper and citation is 100,
Yes.
another side you have 100 papers, citation is 0, there are lots of differences.
Yeah.
So I will suggest to all the participants, do the innovative work,
Yes, sir.
publish the paper where that it is recognized the place,
Yes.
plus next level you have to go for the copyrights.
Sure, sir. What you said is true because a paper which I have submitted in the least one, I don't have so much citation. But when I submitted to Material Science Journal, na, that's with
Yes.
Impact Factor 5, I got so many citation. So
Yes,
what
yes,
you
that
have
is a
said is
recognition.
true.
That is a
True.
recognition. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations.
Thank you. But it is one of my research paper. I have to give my thanks to my guides, Dr. S. Ponusami sir from SRM University and
Okay,
Hayakawa sir of Suzuka University, Japan, because they were
very
the motiveness and they were behind me in
yes,
submitting
yes,
these journals.
yes, yes. So that now you have to multiply that number. See,
Okay.
when you got the guidelines from others and you have developed that one, now it is a time that you should develop others. You have to guide to your colleagues. You have to guide to the people, those who are interested to enter
Actually,
into.
sir, I asked this question so that you will be
Yes,
telling to me also and to all the participants who are now listening, so that it will be
definitely.
a great motiveness for them to come
Yes,
with a good research paper.
yes, yes, yes,
That is what is the thing of your session. That will be
yes.
the fruit which, as a participants, we have to give for you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. And I convey my thanks to Dr. Anuradha ma'am and
Yes,
Hindustan College team for giving me this opportunity to interact with such great resource personality. Thank you,
yes.
sir. And thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Any questions? So really informative and wonderful session, sir. Can we proceed vote of thanks, sir?
Yes, yes, sure, sure.
Kanna Lakshmi, ma'am, please proceed vote of thanks, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please continue, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening to all. Before going to vote of thanks, let me narrate the points of today's session. First, he started with the history of pandemic before COVID-19. Then, in strategic research planning, he explained different steps like investigation, structure, research, execution, and reflection. Innovation in teaching profession, he shared how to create the digital content and expertise in digital meeting and how the educator will be active in professional social network. Also, he explained how our creative ideas to be recognized like utilization, patent, and copyright. In outsourcing leads to professional growth. We have to upgrade ourselves in any situation for survival. Business opportunities without effective utilization and invention of evolution, ending with the best practice of sustainable development. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank
Ma'am,
you so
let me
much.
start voter.
Please, ma'am, continue, ma'am.
Thank you,
Please
ma'am.
continue, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, good evening to one and all. I, on behalf of Teaching and Research Department of Mathematics, Hindustan College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, would like to express my gratitude to our Managing Trustee, Srimati Saraswati Kannayan Ma'am, Dr. Priya Satish Prabhu Ma'am, Principal Dr. A. Ponusamy Sir, and our convener, Dr. S. Anuradha Ma'am, for organizing this 5 days online international conference on innovative challenges in multidisciplinary research and practices. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our today's chief guest, Dr. Saplak Podar Sir, for his excellent presentation on strategic research planning towards innovation and sustainable development. It is very much informative and understandable. So you have clearly explained everything about sustainable development and learning and research. Thank you for sharing your valuable ideas with us. I thank each and every one of the participants for your active participation. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you all.
Okay. I would like to thank the organizing committee member, especially Dr. Anuradha Madam, her initiative in bringing this platform that all of us every day that we are learning so many things. Okay, thank you so much, and that all the participant also will have that so many other sessions in future. So this platform or the digital platform always it will be good for us. It will always help us to survive in future. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Actually, today's session, nearly 200 people attended, sir.
Oh,
Now
thank you.
only the strength is reduced. I'll send you the list, sir.
Okay, sure.
Thanks a lot for your contribution to us, sir. Really, a very informative session, sir. Definitely, I assure you that, sir, we follow the instructions which is given today's session, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear respected participants. Thank you all. Tomorrow's session will be at 10 o'clock. Morning, 10 o'clock. Thank you all.